Hi, I'm Janice from Opulence Interiors. Today I'm just showing you my design concept for Miss Adjei-Fordjour's living room. Her living room is in Accra, West Legon, Ghana. It's the 30th of April 2000 meeting. Miss Adjei-Fordjour indicated that she wanted a very glamorous look. She wanted it very sophisticated. I took my inspiration from Miss Adjei-Fordjour herself. She's very sophisticated, very beautiful, very fine. Miss Adjei-Fordjour wanted a very minimalistic style. She doesn't like clutter. She didn't want anything flowery, anything overdone. She wanted a very modern, contemporary look. She also mentioned that she has a toddler, so she was very apprehensive that the general look should be baby safe. She didn't want any bits and pieces that would be sticking around and that would be harmful for the baby. After the client's briefing with Miss Adjei-Fordjour, I took a survey of her room, of her living room. Her living room is 7,600 square meters by 3,600 square meters. I took measurements of the windows, both windows. I also highlighted the doors in my plans. I also took notes of the electrical points that she had in her room. This is the floor plan. The floor plan shows the layout of a room from above. The purpose of the floor plan is to give you measurements of the room. For instance, right now, you can see the measurement of your room. You can also see the measurements of each windows and where they are situated. This helps later on as we go to design a room where you decide to perhaps you'll put your sofa here or your sofa there. That would allow you to show you how wide or how much space you have for each piece of furniture and etc. Elevation drawing of Miss Nicole's room. It's an elevation of wall A. It shows a window, and this window is 1,270 by 1,000 millimeters. So it also shows where she has electrical plugs, sockets, and it also shows outlets for future lighting. The elevation drawing shows the room from the side. It shows the dimensions. Actually, that's another word for the measurements. It shows the measurements from the side of the room. So this is an elevation of wall A. This is a material sample board. It's just an idea of the possible materials that I'll be using for her. These are the inspirational pages. This is the original inspirational page, and this is the updated inspirational page. So you might ask, what is an inspirational page? To explain it, I think the name gives you an indication on what it is. How I'm inspired, what inspired me to come to produce these pictures. Actually, when I came for the client meeting, it was you, Miss Adjei-Fordjour, and I just looked at you and I saw that you were very glamorous, you were very chic, very, very classy. So when you asked for the beige look, you wanted your room to be beige, I understood, and you also said you wanted glam. So I actually had you in mind as I put these illustrations, these pictures all together. This is a sample board. It shows the actual materials I'm planning to use for the perspective room. We have over here the curtains, the sofa, the round table, the love seat, the possible Benjamin Moore paint. Down here is the perspective drawing. This is how the whole overall room will look when it is finished. This is my client, Miss Adjei-Fordjour. Hello.
Hello.
So further, do you have any questions?
Please, what's this?
This one. This is a sample board. If you wouldn't mind, here you can actually feel like how your curtains will be. This is pure linen, and this is brushed cotton with some velvet. And this is how your tiles, this is porcelain tiles. You can see it's very, very smooth, and it does not scratch easily. And so this is your Benjamin Moore wall color. It's beige, and it's called Hash. And it's also cleanable. You can wash it. You can wash it very easily. Questions for me?
Okay, as you already know, I have a child. So how are you addressing the issue of my child's safety?
That's a very good question. To start with, I chose a Benjamin Moore paint, which is non-toxic, which is very good. I also chose for you a round table, a wooden round table, which has no edges. Sometimes these edges can be very, very dangerous. Also, I've decided to give you lots of electrical covers to cover all your electric points. Wants me to change the beige sofa set for another color, and with that I decided to choose this blue. It's a beautiful blue velvet color, very hard wearing upholstery. After your questions, is there any other feedback?
Okay, I actually wanted this white one,
Yeah.
but I like the blue one. But looking at the picture, won't it be too boring? And then the pictures here is not too much.
Yes, I understand. Okay, this design or this sheet is an inspirational sheet. It was just to give us an idea. First of all, focusing on individual things, just to give us an idea of the pieces that I want to use. Your room will not be cluttered because your room will be like this.
Okay.
And I know you don't like clutter, and I know you don't like the bits and pieces.
Okay.
So this inspiration board is to inspire, just to give a look. So your room will not actually have these pictures on the wall.
Okay.
And then secondly, concerning the blue, I think the blue with the black and white stripes, the monochrome love seat, I think that will bring it out and make it look very, very glamorous.
Okay. I think I like it. Good.
Yes?
One more thing. In terms of child safety, what else do you have for me?
If you look over here, the TV, I'm suggesting that it should be mounted against the wall so that it doesn't topple over. Usually it's a major problem. But once it's mounted, it should be okay.
Okay.
So, do you have any more questions?
No, I don't.
So, in conclusion, this is how your room will look.
I just love it. So nice.